down to the very last row on Pamela's quilt, and I like to let people know how it is that I finish off a quilt with the stitching, especially when the stitching is nesting inside of each other, which means that one design is going to fit inside the next one. When that happens, frequently, of course, it tries to fill up the entire space, way more than I even have of quilt. If I don't fill up that full space, I'll have a big blank there. So I've literally told the quilt machine where I want it to end. See where it's taking that big long stitch? That's because it's going from one section of the peeling good way over to another section. It's not going to be a big deal. It's going right in the section where she's going to put her binding anyway, so it's going to work out just fine. That's why I'm putting it right at the very edge. So it's making like a half design of the peeling good on this side right here, moving itself down and just literally cutting it off, making it like an infinity design. Let me go over here to the CAD screen. I'll kind of show you. Let's move this out of the way here. Here we go. And this kind of shows where we're working. Where the red is happening is literally the stitching that's going on right now, and the black is the area that it needs to stitch. So it's cut off this other piece of the peeling good, bringing the design clear down to the bottom. It's working on this one right now and almost finished with it. And then it's going to take this big long sweep over to this one. And because that's all inside of the binding area, it's really not going to be a big deal at all. No one's going to see that. It's all going to be completely covered up, and it's going to be very secure. So that's kind of what I have going, and when I need to trim one off so it ends up perfectly even, that's what's going to happen. It doesn't always say take such big long stitches as this one. It just is the type of design that this one happens to be. There you go. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I do not want to carry my design out into this part of the quilt, down into this part of the quilt. Why is that? When you get ready to trim this off, all of those seams are now exposed, and you have to be very quick about getting your binding on, because that will definitely open up. Nobody wants to have that happen. So I just wanted to let you know. Let me know if you have any questions or thoughts. I'm excited about seeing your quilt. Do you love purple? What color would you have made this quilt?